Tevinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
Okay. I don't mind blood magic.
To be honest, I don't see it as different from any other magic. It's a means to an end.
Indeed. The problem is that under the Chantry, blood magic is forbidden, so only criminals practice it. While in Tevinter, magisters compete with each other, instead of keeping their volatile friends in check. They always succeed through power, so they have never had the chance to learn another way.
Interesting. So blood magic can be used appropriately, just no one ever does. Tell me more of the Dalish.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your
snap.
clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely into the forests.
Alright, well what about the city elves?
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past, and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say? Tell me about the Fade.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Okay, go. Tell me about the Breach.
I'd like to know more about the Breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the Breach. That means it was created deliberately.
Oh. What about the Veil?
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
That does sound marvelous.
It sounds like it would be wonderful.
We're trying to riz up
Yes.
old Egghead
World
as much as
imagination
possible.
defines reality, where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful, and the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
It's interesting that he's mentioned that the mark was made on purpose, which means it's not a byproduct of the breach, which is what I had assumed. Even though I've played this game all the way through before, I'd always assumed the mark was a byproduct of the breach and a couple other things, and not an actual thing itself. Alright, tell me about demons.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Interesting. How do we change that?
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Aw, that's nice of us.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alright, he's got one more
Hello.
line of questioning. Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
Cause I want to jump your bones. I respect you.
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. There's so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Why study the Fade?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Sounds dangerous.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
Yeah, it seems like spirits are not inherently dangerous, but demons are. It's like demons want something from you. Spirits just are curious about you. You clearly woke up.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Oh. Is that why you're here?
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
Okay. I hope that works.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train to flick a dagger or an arrow to its target. The grace with which you move is a pleasing side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
You like my side benefits.
So you're suggesting I'm graceful?
No. I am declaring it.
Hell yeah, boy.
Not a subject for debate.
Where have you studied?
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, you may see a city lost to history.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Which battlefields?
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
Oh, so it did get out that he did actually betray King Kaelin.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real?
It is the Fade. They are all real.
That's true. Just because Logain betrayed Kaelin didn't mean that his emotions weren't for those reasons. Do you work with anyone?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Oh, wisdom and purpose.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Oh.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
Oh. That's amazing.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
It's true about Varric. Varric is defined by his chest hair, not his wit. That's for sure. I enjoy getting to know you. Yeah, boy.
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Solus.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be...
Like me.
That isn't quite an answer either.
Alright, goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay. Nice. We got, was that 3 romance dialogue options with him? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Alright, who else do we have over here? Oh god.
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
Oh. We don't have any for Elden locks? That can't be true. Alright, let's go trigger this cutscene.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Oh god.
Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Oh god, it's this guy.
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Okay. Should we talk to Liliana? Let's.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
Bad things happen?
Awful things happen every day. Get used to it.
Get used to being a pawn? To be discarded when the Maker's done with you? The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
You could blame her killers.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
I don't think I've ever seen that dialogue before. Let me help you.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this.
Oh
It was a
god.
moment of weakness. It won't happen again.
Jesus.
To work, then. We will speak later.
Okay. Alright, that's all of her dialogue for the moment. Alright, so who do we have? We talked to Solus, we talked to Varric, talked to Liliana. There's Cullen and Joseph. Okay.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
Why can't we work together? We're not so terrible. The proper authority failed. That's for sure.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Okay, what are you talking about, dude? Cullen, why is he here?
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Okay. Is the Mage Templar war large?
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
But who killed the Divine?
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new Divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy
don't
to
trust
use
that.
someone as a scapegoat.
Exactly.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Ooh. Good luck keeping order. I'll return with good news. Oh, yeah, I hope the trip is worth it.
Well, let's hope we find solutions and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, you bet.
Mock, if you will. I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
I'm sure the Maker has no idea. Alright.
I will keep the peace while you and the others appeal to the Chantry in Val Royeaux.
Better ready yourself for the blame you will be rightly assigned.
Oh, God. My dude. Stop it. Alright. Do I have anything in here?
When there was no sky, Maker,
No.
you were the sky. When there was no earth, you were the earth. When there was nothing, you were everything.
Okay. Is Mother
Surgeon
Giselle?
Nave wishes to verify that the infections have decreased in number.
Yes. Thank you for your help.
Okay.
Tell me, are you happy this way? With everything you feel and dream come away?
I no longer talk
Come
to
to
dragons.
me, child, and I shall embrace you.
Maker, go with
In my
me.
arms lies
Too many conversations.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Yeah, damned if I know.
Well, you know how these things go. At least, I hope someone does.
You love to bring a little light into the darkness. And I'm glad to see it. Too many see laughter as antithetical to the chant of light. They imagine Andraste as a grim warrior all her life, forgetting that she loved and was loved in return. I hope she found time for laughter during her trials, as I hope you do.
Ooh. Ooh. Thanks.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Who will be the next Divine?
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will
should
not
be.
decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
Is the Inquisition that powerful already? How are the people?
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
How are the people at Haven?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of a divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
Okay. What help are you offering?
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Alright, how are people elsewhere?
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead.
Okay.
They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
How did she find all this out?
Farewell.
Is she just like the single point of contact for everyone coming to Haven?
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
The Divine's advisors founded it. We all have bigger problems. Its followers need shelter. Ooh. Yes, its followers need shelter.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Good. Does the Marquis own Haven?
Do the d'Aurelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it.
Aha!
Despite their Ferelden relations, the d'Aurelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
You handled the Marquis well?
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Okay. How did you become ambassador?
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time.
For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
Okay. What's your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Okay. Alright. I'm glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Okay. Alright, so the mods I got from Josephine, 2 of 3 seem to be working. The hair mod I got for her seems to not be working. So I'll have to check that out. But it also might be the case that it won't work until we get to Skyhold anyway.
We can use that.
Alright. Anything else to turn in?
Please tell me if you find something. If you find anything.
Okay. Valuables. I have orders. Oh, I guess I didn't have as many research things as I thought. Okay.
Please bring it in.
Oh, no, I did. It just... Oh, I see. It took them a while to get through. Got it. Alright. We need to do a couple war table missions so we can get on with ourselves. Actually, let me check on something real quick. I have an inventory space mod. Alright, so I'm at 400 now. Let me save. I want to see if I had heard... Oh, I had read a couple things that said that if I got the... Where is it? It's the one that increases inventory space. If I got that, then it could get messed up. Increased discovery range. No, we don't want any of those. Rare stocks. No. Okay. Favor for favor. Maybe is this one here? Yeah, if I got this one, then it could get messed up. So I kind of want to be careful, and I don't really need to increase this yet, so... Okay. So what do we take? I want to take... Where is... I want this. 4 points needed in category. That's for codexes. That's for harvesting. That's... Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's going to help us right now? Nothing there. Discount on their goods. Purchase a shipment of rare and valuable raw materials for crafting. Okay, you know what? Let's get this. Because I need to get this anyway. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we need to build the watchtowers. We'll send Cullen. With the watchtowers built, we've had advance warning of demon and bandit attacks. The area is safer for both refugee and farmers who had fled the nearby fields. Much appreciated, sir. It's good to know that the Inquisition is willing to put in the time to help these people. Corporal Vale. Okay. The Bog Unicorn. Okay. Yep.
Let's see what we have.
Very nice. What do we have here? Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. Send my people, a few scouts. Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy reaches of South Ferelden. Because the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult, but the Inquisition's advisors are determined to find out what happened and, if possible, bring their people back alive. Send my people, a few scouts will move more quickly than a larger group could. Other soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost comrades. They won't rest until they've found them. If I contact the local band, she can send out search parties for the missing soldiers right away. I'm going to send Liliana. Okay, the missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Followmire. They are being held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Okay, we're not going there now. What's this? Oh, the Storm Coast. Ferelden has not seen significant Grey Warden activity since Darkspawn attacked the city of Amaranthine 10 years ago. It's not unusual for their order to fade from public notice when there's no blight. However, recent reports claim that a group was traveling along the northern coastline. Wardens tend to follow their own agenda, but the breach has no doubt caught their attention. If they know something, then the Inquisition should find out. Okay, the Wardens are reclusive, but not untraceable. If there are signs of their passage on the Storm Coast, my agents will find them. Okay. Sister Liliana, Lieutenant Harding led a small complement of soldiers to the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. She sent word that her party had established a camp near the shore, but we have received nothing further. At this time, the status of Harding and her mission remains unknown. Rector. No, we're not going there yet. And that's the Black Emporium. Okay. Do we need to unlock that? Yes, we do. Okay. Voices on the wind speak of a new power abroad in the world. Inquisition, they whisper. An ancient name restored. A memory rekindled and transformed into a blaze of hope. I hear the whispers and summon the fires of the Inquisition. Here in the depths beneath the city of chains, countless mysteries hide in shadow and anticipation of the light. Come, the Black Emporium awaits. Zenon the Antiquarian must spend his days composing melodramatic invitations to his establishment. I imagine being stuck in a chair for centuries leaves one somewhat lacking for entertainment. This particular message was hand-delivered by a cloaked figure at twilight, precisely as the sun disappeared beneath the peaks. My men spied the courier lurking about our outer gates for at least an hour, waiting for sunset. A servant under the command of some very specific instructions, I assume. That aside, I would encourage a visit to the Black Emporium. The Antiquarian's hoard is legendary. Only those he deems worthy ever lays eyes on it. The champion of Kirkwall received an invitation once and reported, among other things, a strange mirror that could transform even flesh and bone. Who knows, we may uncover something that aids in the battle against Corypheus. We don't know who Corypheus is yet. Liliana. Alright, let's go. A ship has been secured. Be wary of what you find in the Black Emporium, Inquisitor. I've heard many frightful tales. Alright, we're not going there yet. We need to go to Orlais, but we also need to do this. Flames of the Inquisition Charger? We've garnered the attention of the finest armorers in the land, and they would not see our message conveyed unadorned. They offer a mount that reflects the flames of the Inquisition. It is, by all accounts, magnificent. A block letter note follows. We would send our best, and you will know it when you see it. It is much at home in parade as on the battlefield. Let all who stand against you see that they stand against a force, a cause. Our skill is yours. Those of the hammer. Okay. Yes. Inquisition Barded Charger. Okay. Cool. What's this? Ooh, Red Heart. Such is the reach of the threat that the Inquisition receives offers from all corners of Thedas. Perhaps this offer should not come as a surprise. We find our kin in strange places, though we know not if you will carry tradition with you. We would see you carry pride in some form, for the wounded sky is all of ours. Whether belief is shared or not, let all see this, and convey yourself as we should be. Emisalan var Suladin Evanura. We'll take every care with such a boon, our associates will see to it. Nope. Helen.
To work?
Got a red heart. That's what I wanted. Okay. And we need to go to Val Royeaux. Okay. Address the Chantry Val Royeaux. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment, we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Okay.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
This may not actually help.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Okay. Address the Chantry and Val Royeaux. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Oh, we just read that, of course. Confirm. Okay. We're on our way to Val Royeaux. Ooh. I don't... No, there's no way this loading screen is going to be up long enough for us to be able to read all of these. The cards are cool, though. I like the card art. Ooh, very pretty.
The city still mourns.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress
We're,
me, Varric.
we're four people walking into a city with weapons?
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Walk in with these giant-ass blades. Alright, before we go any further,
Protect the people?
I'm going to take a real quick break. Actually, I'm going to do this. Oh,
You think the
damn it.
orders return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Okay, before we go any further, I'm going to take a real quick break. I'll see you in just a few minutes. And ads are starting in 20 seconds, so I hope they're good. Sit, stay, I'll be right back. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do first? Do we need to read these? Avenue of her reflective thought. Inscribed upon a plaque, Our Lady and the actors of her rise and fall, her message and visage are worth repeating. Alright, I don't want to read all those. Okay. Ooh, exit. La Masque du Lion. Okay. Pierre Marie.
You'll forgive if events are a little too flustered for commerce. Nothing personal, Inquisition.
Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll go this way, I guess? Codex unlocked, the Summer Bazaar. Ooh, what's in here? Merchant. Oh.
Not open today. Not until this fast is over, at least. Too many swords out.
Okay. Alright, I guess we go over here.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
They say they found the knife here covered with the Divine's blood.
Let her pass. The Inquisition is the Templars' problem, and they'll fix it.
Jerks. She of the Highwayman repents. Gallows master, hold thy hand, hold it back a while. Callous juror, let me stand, let me bear a smile. Oh. Is that a song? Oh, it is a song. Okay. Alright, ooh, what's going on over here? Here.
The Templars will stand for us and help Val Royeaux return to mourning.
As you are the only ones who appear
Okay.
to care about the hole in the sky. But
Okay.
the chantry-
God, we look good.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste,
But I am the
claiming
Herald.
to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
You're wrong. I am the Herald.
And do you know everything the Maker commands? Look up in the sky. I alone survived the breach, and I can end it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
Uh-oh.
The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh, Jesus.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Literally. Yeah, how dare you?
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
I hate this guy.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Damn, dude. Templars, join as Cullen did.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
Oh.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
That's quite the power-grabbing statement. Several
Charming
statements.
fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How well do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Will he see reason?
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Okay. Alright. Ooh, what does Belle have?
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
Oh yeah, it's true.
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Okay. Cassandra?
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Fair.
She is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Okay, go to Haven.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh, what do you want?
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
I do, yes.
I do believe it. Do you have a better explanation?
Several, but are they the truth? I am left to question all I have been taught. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Okay. What do you believe about me?
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine. Her holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
What is Solus doing in the back?
Question. For you to be true,
He's like my cat, just staring at the wall.
many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
Okay. What will the Chantry do now?
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can. And leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Okay. Where have the Templars gone?
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
Hmm. What did you want him to do?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously,
Me?
he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
Okay. How many Templars rebelled?
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
Okay, and how are people reacting?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness.
Normal emotions.
Look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
Okay. You could still help us.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's
It
to stop
kind of
you
is.
from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Okay. Okay. I think we have to go this way. Oh. Difficult time for those who have lost. Who's this from? Captain Albion, Orlesian Guard, Summer Bazaar. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Reservoir stocking evaluate. Tremors floating, tastes off, water birds die off, restocking failed, fish not fit, do not consume. Okay. How do I get to that thing? There we go. The Randy Dowager Quarterly. Okay. Okay. Is there a thing over there? Up there. Okay. Huh. Oh, maybe it's... Oh, this guy. Barnabas.
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well-cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help. At the very least, we can appear like everything is normal. Yes.
Okay.
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well-cut...
Oh, arrow. Ooh, tonic spell. Oh, these are a bunch of belts. Of course. Okay. Is there a... Ooh, critical damage? have critical damage. Critical chance? 2%? Okay.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Oh my goodness. Favors for friends. A message is attached, written in a large flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special, I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Valroyo. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the locations in the market is attached. Okay. So I guess we go over here. Okay. La Masse du Lion.
There must be something
Oh.
here.
What is this? The head of Madame Snappy Snips. Okay. What's this? Knot of Heroes, Mafarath and Sacrifice. The red things. Here's a red thing. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Karis. Saw those who asked about Herald and her third passage. Could not stay to see them exit. Oh, I've never heard this song in French. Okay. Okay. What, oh, is this a... Oh, this is an Inquisition guy. Oh, no,
You
it's
are the
not.
Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Invitation, First Enchanter Vivian. You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the chateau of Duke Bastien de Gisling. Yours, Vivian de Fer, First Enchanter of Montsimard, Enchanter to the Imperial Court. Okay. Okay. Alright, so where's the other thing? Here. Search by the dock.
The Templars didn't even touch you.
That's right. They don't dare to touch me. Okay.
All's well, it seems.
There's one. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. Okay. Search the upper market. There. Okay, so where are we? Alright, so we need to go there? Yes. Right there.
Oh, yes.
They left us. The Templars left us to the Medicis.
Noble citizen.
There is a war on, and the Templars just left?
Yep. Okay. Here. Ooh, what's this? A season of the four afoul. Okay. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below in a misspelled script. Herald go at time, praise adrast. Taken together, the message reveals a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. Okay. What does that mean? Okay. Is there stuff over here? Randy Dowager. Barrick, what are you doing? Knot of Heroes, Division, and Distance. Okay. We go in here? No? Can we go up here? Anything to loot up here? No? Not really? We go in here? No. Okay. Oh.
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, a shop.
Your where?
Don't you mean wares?
No, I mean where. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
How do you stay in business?
How do you keep the doors open on a shop with one item?
My shop is a destination. Luminaries of every description journey here to see what is denied to them. Some pay tribute, in the vain hope I will barter. They do not have the will to pay the price. They require a bargain to justify the spend, to ease their conscience. That would defeat the entirety of the purpose.
What is it?
I can't see it. Tell me what it is.
If you have to ask, you are not the one to buy it.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
Is it worth the money?
So you sell one very expensive item, and it's worth it?
Let me now interrupt the inevitable defense of your thrift. I'm sure you have treasures, and you will have many more. You could parade them from here to Halam Shiral, but none of that would allow you to say you have purchased this. The item is irrelevant. The price is worth it.
Anyone can charge too much.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already. It is then priced over what it is worth. This has only the value I have set. It has never had another. It is not overpriced. It is priced.
Oh, that's fair. That's a good point.
Goodbye, then.
Mine's the flooring. It is not used to feet that have been subjected to soil.
Oh, ow. What is this thing? Mystery box, 10,000 gold. Okay. Okay. The Folly of General Not Sheridan. Okay. Very strange. Very strange indeed. What's over here? Anything at all? It's this over here. A book. Randy Dowager. Got it. And I think that's it. Okay. Alright, so where do we want to go now? I think there are shops over here. Back through here. There's one. Go in here? No, we can't. Okay. Oh, what's this? Summer home of Messire Gloves. Okay. We go up here. There's a shop here. Okay. What do we have?
Inquisition, eh? I'll sell. but if the Chantry censures you, I'm not liable. No offense, but I have to live here, and Val Royeaux can be traditional.
Okay.
Inquisition, eh?
Okay.
I'll sell, but if the Chantry censures you, I'm not liable. No offense, but I have to live here, and...
What do you sell? You literally have nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, look at that view. That's cool. Oh, we can't see it because of the wall. Damn it. Can we go upstairs? No. Okay. Stuff over here. Lover's alcove. Okay. Here's a book. Okay. Level 7. For Majesty's convenience, wood and vines defy the very sun and rain. Alright, what do I want now? I want... Do I want evasion? Evade, shadow strike. Okay. What do I want here? Looked like it hurt. Whenever you score a critical hit, you regenerate stamina. Okay. Death from above, first blood. Okay. Bloodied prey. Your strikes cut deeper into any foe whose current health is lower than your own. Okay. What is this? Ripped fangs, unyielding fangs. You deal more damage only if you keep your target facing forward, toward the blow. If flanking, your twin fangs attack will keep your target's armor sundered from the blow. Your flank attack leaves targets of the blow still bleeding from the cuts your daggers find. Before your target turns to face your blow, you move to stealth, impossible to find. Ooh, okay. What do we have here? You live in the darkness. Entering stealth is now instant and removes all debilitating effects on you. While in stealth, you can even pass through enemies without being detected. You remain in stealth for a short time after attacking or taking damage. Ooh. Oh, that's good. That's good. Alright, I think I want this, though. Whenever you score a critical hit, you regenerate stamina. Yes? Oh, no, poison weapons. Yeah, I want that. That's what I want. There we go. And we can be more offensive. Alright, what about the rest of yous? Nope, still level 6. Okay. I guess I don't understand how the leveling system works exactly. I mean, like, how XP is allocated. I don't understand that. Okay. Use the world map to travel to the meeting point. Which is right here. Use the world map to travel to the meeting point. Okay. I think we're going to do that tomorrow. Thanks for being here with me tonight. My name is Hughdoo. I stream 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific every day on twitch.tv/Hughdoo. Go check me out on YouTube where I post all of my content, and on Twitter where every day I post what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it. And go check out my TikTok. If you're here with me on Twitch, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Please give me a follow. And if you care to subscribe, and if you're watching later on YouTube, please subscribe over there and turn on your notifications so you know when I post a new episode. Hope you have fun tonight. I did. We're going to pick this up tomorrow at our usual time at 6 p.m. Pacific. Have a good night, and I will see you then. Goodbye.